Right, part two. We've just come out of the shop and now we're heading towards Carrick Castle, which is 5 miles from here, so I'll just do bits and bobs of filming on the way. But look at this view. Over there's the village where we live, right? Look at the water there. It's a beautiful place to live. We've got all the things here, caravans. There's loads of them. Don't know how many. A lot of them are private as well. So there's something called Loch Cruises, and I wanted to go on one because the staff get a discount and you can go on it for free. But I don't know if that means you can have the boat itself for free, or whether they give it you free if you've got someone in it who are paying full price. So I'm going to find that out. It's all single track roads everywhere. I've been here since the 10th of September, which was my birthday, and I think it's 22nd of January now, so that's 4 months I've been here. So I'm considered long term in this job because the other day that I counted, 24 people have come and gone while I've worked here that I know of, and they're just the people who I know. I wonder how many of these are going to be able to drive for a while longer because of roads. So we're heading up to Carrick farm, and I used to live up there as well. But that was a place I was only in for a couple of weeks until I moved into the house, and that's where the head office is, up there as well. So we're back onto single track, and we've got Honey Jane here looking, and Boo Bar. They like to see where they're going, don't you, babies? Look at the state on that seat, what they've done to that seat. They knackered it. We've got loads of houses on way around. What I love about around here on the west coast is it's not overpopulated, and if you look over there, see all the houses go around the bank of the loch, but they're not built up into the mountain, so you don't get lots of housing. It's just like a little row going all the way around. I wish I had cash to buy my own home and I'd just have a really nice house. There was an outdoor education centre there. There's some houses dotted down there by the water. Oh God, I'd love to buy an house around here. The only problem, I wouldn't like to drive my car around here because a lot of people speed. What's that? That's just an house. But soon we're coming up to the Ministry of Defence office, and that's along this road, and like I said, it's a dead end. After, it's a 5 mile drive. I think this is it, is it? Yeah. This is part of it. This is all MOD. It's all private, you're not allowed in there. I don't even know what they get up to. Sonic boom testing in the water. There's their pier down there. Apparently there's a submarine. I don't know if it's there all the time, but somebody told me about the submarine in water. They've seen it. It's all cordoned off, high security, but they get your houses next to it and all that, and oh God, it's lovely on here. So this is the road in front. I'm doing these vlogs for me because I always move, and when I move you can forget what it was like to be there, so it's mostly for my own record, like a diary. Because you never know where I'll be next, because the the house itself is a 6-month lease, and it runs out on the 4th of May. And I don't even know where I'll be after that. I might have to leave my job and go and work somewhere else. So I want to keep a record of what it was like to live here, so I can remember if I forget. These are all the logs on the goyle. Lovely. See, it's a small road that goes all the way through, and the houses are hidden by trees. You need money to live here. So I'm still enjoying my job. I wish I could do a vlog inside. I might ask for permission and say if I can do a vlog at work, but I doubt they'll let me. And they'd want to see my videos, and then they'll be watching and judging me, so I don't think I will. It's another house somewhere hidden down there. They're all on drives. It's funny, you know, there's quite a few people about, and yet we haven't come across a car yet. What I don't like about these roads is they're so small. If you get caught between passing places and somebody comes at you, one of you's got to reverse, and the roads are really windy. So I don't like reversing on these kind of roads. Over there, it's what goyle is. I thought they were houses when it's snow. It is a beautiful place. Look at these modern houses here. You've got loads of woodland walks. The problem with walking on road, I wouldn't dare do it, especially with dogs, because look how wide they are. One car wide. Honey Girl's come to see. Every time I turn the camera around on Honey Girl, she turns away. There's a track over there that you can walk on that leads, probably goes on for miles, and other day we found a walk that took you around through loads of waterfalls and a fairy forest, and it was amazing. But I didn't have my camera. Oops, someone's here. First car. We're going up a hill now. What's that, power station or phone? We did get offered a flat at Carrick Castle, but the deposit was too much, and I'd have to do this drive every day to work, and in my car it's not reliable enough, especially in winter. But the roads are dead clear, because the place that I work, it's the road. They get the contract to do it, so they've kept the road clear. It's like an optical illusion over there. It looks like houses, but it's actually snow in the trees. For me, they look like white houses. But that's called Loch Goyle there. I'm going to go on a boat ride down there, and I'm going to do a 3-hour drive on boat. Oh, it's lovely around here. God, when you come from a council estate, which is full of depression and poverty, and then you come somewhere like this and you see all these beautiful houses everywhere and all lovely walks right next to the sea, and you think, my God, it's like a different world. That's why I'll never go back, because I can't. It makes me depressed. Even thinking about going back home makes me feel depressed, so I can't go back. Everyone used to say to me before I came to Scotland, you don't want to go there, It's boring. All it does is rain. It's cold. There's nothing to do, and yet this is the most amazing place you could ever go if you like being outside. And the weather's no different to Pennines, where I come from. It's not colder. God, it feels miles away. See, 5 miles here isn't 5 miles like a motorway drive, is it? Because if I had to do this every day for work, I'd find it a long drive. I'm recording it all the way on there. It's steep. Now it's going up and down, winding. God, it's coming down to where houses are now. 30. So this is, I don't know if we've actually hit it yet, but there'll be a sign saying when we're there. But any minute now. See, every house on here has got a sea view. It's gorgeous. There we are, Carrick Castle. So I'll show you where we were going to move, but decided it wasn't worth it. Because deposit and that, they wanted £1,350 deposit. Just can't get it. You can see a track up there, what mountain. I bet a lot of these are holiday lets, you know. That looks like an old village hall. Probably was village hall. That colour house is like the one I had in Mixie. This is lovely. Oh, to have money to buy a property would be great. We've all got the boats. There's Carrick Castle. I got told that it's owned by someone and he's been doing it up for 30 years and it's still not done up enough to live in, so it's more like a project than a house. But this building down here, this is a bit that I love. You can just see it coming into view now. It's purpose built flats, but downstairs it used to be a post office and a shop. Old fashioned phone box. I love this building here. So yeah, it used to be shops downstairs, and then there is where we got offered the flat there. It's still empty. And this piece of land we're going to park on now, we're going to walk dogs, and they're going to be building houses here. What a lovely place. So I don't know how long that's took. About 15 minutes or something. Carrick Castle. Look at its size. It looks tiny though. I don't know what his plans are. I was going to plan on getting someone to move in there, but yeah. So we're here. So that's it. So bye bye again.